when you travel around the world, last year I spoke in 8 different countries. As you do that, you start to get this sense that God has his people everywhere. And from a personal perspective, that has made me more and more addicted, if you will, to the idea of mere Christianity, or the idea of an essentials unity, non-essentials liberty, and all things charity. So you mellow out a little bit as opposed to being so parochial.
Yes, I think that's certainly true. And I think it isn't just that you become less polemical in your attitude. It isn't just a matter of attitude. It's a matter of gaining an appreciation of the different ways that people in different cultures and different branches of the church seek to be faithful to the gospel. When I first started studying Eastern Orthodoxy, I was pretty quick on the draw to try to say, but that isn't right, that isn't biblical. Let's look at this from the biblical point of view. As I have studied Orthodoxy more and more, I've begun more and more to appreciate that this too is a biblical perspective in many ways, and it has something to teach us. And so the way I try to describe things now is to say to any group of Christians that I'm working with, you have your emphases, and they're important, and they're biblical, and I affirm those. But God is doing more than you realize. And the Christian faith is bigger than you realize and more comprehensive than you realize. And if we learn from other groups of Christians, then we may be able to come to a more fully comprehensive, more robust understanding of what the Christian faith is and what the Christian faith involves. In my case, one of the ironies is that my progression and my attitude toward other groups of Christians is all out there. It's in print, it's on the web. If you want to know what I thought 25 years ago, it's there, you can find it. I'm not going to tell you where to go, but it's still out there. And you can see the progression as my thinking has changed as a result of learning more and coming into contact with more different kinds of Christians.